GM feels weird because she witnessed by herself that someone she loved being sad because of her 18th life death. After Soha finished mourning at Ju-won grave, they walk with GM back to the car while chit-chat, and GM said, "When your past trauma haunts you, and you feel like you're sinking, think of these flowers." Hi, it's the drama recapped here. Today we'll be talking about See You in My 19th Life, Episode 3, a Korean drama series from 2023. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel, so you'll never miss out on our latest recapped drama. Soha just feels like GM still a strange person, because she just kept proposing to him to start dating her. Soha stated that his preference is an older woman, and she proudly responded that he could consider her mental age is older. GM knows how strange she is, but she believes that Soha eventually will fall in love with her. Night comes, Ju-won family starts the ritual for Ju-won death. While at that time, GM and Ae Jaeyoung drink soju at Ae Jaeyoung restaurant, GM recalls her 17th life, where she was Ae Jaeyoung's uncle. In her 17th life, he has an illness and died before Ae Jaeyoung grew up. She promised to Ae Jaeyoung she will born again and meet Ae Jaeyoung, so she said that Ae Jaeyoung must grow up to be a brave lady and wait for her to come back. Back to her 19th life, GM asks Ae Jaeyoung how did she live on, because she lost both her real parents, also her uncle, at the age of 10 years old. She's really thankful that Ae Jaeyoung for living through everything. When GM and Ae Jaeyoung were hugging together, Ae Jaeyoung asked her, "Didn't you eat anything for Soha's birthday?" Because Ju-won's death anniversary is same as Soha's birthday, GM immediately ran into Soha's house even though the rain was pouring hard. While rushing over, GM recalls that every Soha birthday since Ju-won's death, Soha might have felt his birthday was always linked to her death. On the other hand, Cho-won came to Soha's house, and she tried to surprise him with cake and food. When GM came to his house, Cho-won was already inside Soha's house. After ringing the house bell, Soha came out and GM confessed that she likes Soha. At that moment, Cho-won opened the door, and the two saw each other with a little bit of surprise. Soha said he had a guest come over, so he walked inside his house and left GM outside alone. Soha also told Cho-won to leave in 3 minutes, because he never wanted to celebrate his birthday. Cho-won got upset and just left Soha's house, then she saw GM still outside of Soha's house. She asks why GM is still out here, then GM confirms if Cho-won likes Soha. But Cho-won responds and said, "What if she likes Soha, are GM gonna give up with Soha?" Not long after that, GM came home with a confused and tired face. Ae Jaeyoung asks her what has happened, and GM told her that she thinks Cho-won, her little sister from her 18th life, also has feelings for Soha. She said that maybe this thing happened because she reincarnated too fast, and maybe she will live a short life or maybe she could be murdered. On the other side, there's a scene where GM's father was coming back to his apartment while being drunk and going to throw up. There's also Ban Dong-woo, GM's brother in her 19th life, who is irritated by the act of his father. The next day, Do-yoon picks Soha up to go to work. Do-yoon calls Emily Yoon to discuss the landscaping for the hotels, and Cho-won, who masquerades as Emily Yoon, immediately said yes. After Soha has lunch with Do-yoon, he meets his uncle at an indoor golf place to talk about hotel funds. Later, Do-yoon goes to pick up Soha at the meeting place, and he unexpectedly meets Cho-won and Soha's school relatives, who always talk bad about Do-yoon. Soha, who witnessed it, poured wine to Ji-suk's head. He disliked Ji-suk's behavior since a long time ago, because Soha has already considered Do-yoon as his best friend besides being his secretary. The next day, at the lobby of the hotel, a strange girl comes and replaces old flowers at the lobby with freshly new flowers. This mysterious girl will be connected to Soha. You will know the truth in the next episodes. Make sure to keep on watching. Soha and Do-yoon arrived at the hotel. When Soha wanted to replace the flowers had already been replaced. He was confused and then walked past the lobby to the office room. In the office, he asked if GM was the one who replaced the flowers at the lobby, but GM didn't know anything about that. At that time, Cho-won comes to the office and officially admits that she was Emily Yoon that proposes for the landscaping contract. Soha go to his own room and ask Do-yoon to go with him. Soha said to Do-yoon, doesn't he have time to recheck about the proposal, because deeply Soha still have a hard time meeting Chowon. Soha is a bit upset because of this, but Chowon heard everything they said inside the room and left the office with mixed feelings. Noticing this, GM catches up with Chowon and asks Chowon for dinner together, then they go to dinner together, chit-chat about their love stories while drinking. Chowon said all about her love story with Doyoon, and finally GM realized that Chowon's first love is Doyoon, not Soha. Chowon says that GM will have a difficult time with Soha because of Soha first love is Yoon Jiwon. She tells GM what kind of person and everything about Jiwon before she died. Today, Doyoon cooks for his father's death anniversary with his brother Doojin. Some flashbacks, Doyoon and Soha first encounter at Jiwon funeral. Then meet again at high school. Soha asks Doyoon a favor to give Chowon an umbrella because he thinks he will feel bad because go home earlier before Chowon picks him up. While GM and Chowon are on their way to Chowon's house, Soha is on his way to Chowon's house too for an apology. Then after GM sent Chowon home, she hides behind a plant, and Chowon's mother came to GM and asked if she came here to help Chowon. But GM lied and said she was just passing by. Chowon's mother held her hand and asked, "Did you stand here before?" and said, "Cho Yu-seon, you haven't changed." Chowon's mother poured her tears and asked if she was her Jiwon. She's been waiting for her this whole time to meet her again. GM cries and hugs her past mother. But actually, GM is just imagining it herself. Right at that moment, Soha came and seeing GM is acting weird alone, he held her arm and called her name Jiwon. That's it for today's See You in My 19th Life recapped. We're going to update the next episode as soon as possible. Thank you for watching our videos. Please let us know which your favorite part or suggest any drama or film for us to recap in the comment section down below. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, share this video to your friends, then turn on the notification so you'll get notified for our latest video. See you on the next video.